out the lights, turn out the lights and let's go. Anywhere the wind blows, follow where your heart goes.
Hey, today I want to do a very different sort of video to what I normally do. It's a lot more serious than my normal videos, and it's a subject that's really close to my heart, so I really wanted to speak about it. Today I want to talk about online bullying or trolling or whatever you want to call it, cyberbullying. Just recently I've had a lot of friends, mainly on YouTube, who have been experiencing some form of bullying, whether it is people disliking their videos for no reason, or people leaving really nasty comments. It's just getting beyond a joke, and it's something that I wanted to address. I don't agree with any form of bullying at all, but online bullying is a very cowardly way of saying something to somebody. I mean, I've had people bully me online before. I've had people send me nasty comments. I've had people send me messages on Facebook. That's not related to YouTube, but in my personal life I've had people send me messages on Facebook. It's a very cowardly way of being nasty to somebody, because if you are bullied like face to face, that person are still in the wrong, but at least they're doing it to your face and you know who is doing it, and you've got somebody that you can confront back if you want to. But online, you've got nothing. You've got some silly little boy or girl who has got nothing better to do than just sit and make somebody feel horrible, and I don't think that's fair. I think it's disgusting, and I think that something needs to be done about it. I think anybody who leaves nasty comments on YouTube should be banned, for a start. If you're going to leave a negative comment, but it's like constructive criticism, then fine. If you want to leave a comment on my video saying that I talk too much, or that my makeup looks crap, or that you don't agree with what I've said, then fine, that's your opinion. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everybody has the freedom of speech. But if you just want to come on my videos and say you're a fat bitch, or you want to go on somebody else's video and say you're crap at makeup, you shouldn't do tutorials, you shouldn't even be allowed on YouTube, things like that is absolutely disgusting, and I don't agree with it at all, and I think that people need to be made more aware of what's going on. Another form of online bullying is trolling. Now, trolling is awful. People have killed themselves because they've been trolled. And it's a horrible, horrible, really harsh form of bullying. Basically, if you're not too sure, trolling is when an individual is selected and they are just bombarded with hate, like literally hate, and it gets to a point where they will get it thrown at them in the street afterwards because people recognise them. They will have nasty comments sent to them, messages on all different social networking sites. They will have people write things about them on their own profiles. They will have people make videos about them on YouTube. You'll have people make accounts on things like Facebook and Twitter demeaning them, like I hate such and such group, that sort of thing. And it is absolutely disgusting. I mean, some people Photoshop things, like they'll take, say, a pornographic photo and they will Photoshop the person's head onto the body and spread it around, that sort of thing. Things that people can do with technology nowadays. Technology is it is a gift, but it's also a curse at the same time, and I don't think that enough is done with regards to online bullying. I don't think that there are enough safety guidelines out there. Let's use Facebook as an example. Facebook, you are supposed to be the age of 13 or over to use Facebook, but there are people on there who are a lot younger who have Facebook accounts. Now, I know that there is people are going to lie about their age to get on Facebook, but things like Facebook and Twitter and MySpace, if people still use MySpace, Tumblr, all these sort of things can be used to bully people, and it's quite sad because there's a lot of people out there who use Facebook for positive things. Like I have a Facebook account because I have family scattered all over the country. I've got people in Liverpool and Mansfield and Lincoln, and I don't get to see them that often, and it's nice to have Facebook because we can all connect and talk to each other. I can put photos on of Immy so that they can see how she's growing up, that sort of thing. And there are a lot of people who like that. I mean, there's people who have got family who live abroad and they don't get to see them, and it's just a nice way of finding old friends, keeping in contact with people. You can also use it for business. I mean, there's no end of businesses on YouTube. I've got a business on YouTube, on Facebook even. There's people who sell jewellery, who sell hair stuff, who sell everything through Facebook because it's free to set up an account. Not everybody can afford to have their own website. But then you get idiots who make profiles that are very inappropriate. I mean, there's a lot of people who make profiles about things that have happened, that sort of thing. You get people who make fake profiles. I mean, personal story, we had somebody in our life who, well, brought over from Mark's past, who used to create fake accounts. And they would either use the fake accounts to try and contact Mark or myself, or they would make fake profiles of people that we knew and pretend to be them and just basically slag them off and say really, really bad stuff about them, nasty, horrible, hurtful things. And this is what worries me nowadays, because it's so easy to create profiles and accounts. All you literally need for Facebook is an email address. Well, you can easily create new email addresses every day on things like MSN. You can create new MSN addresses like that. I mean, I've created loads over the years for different websites and different business ventures that I've attempted. Like, I've had my Avon, I've had my beauty box bows, I've got my nails, I've had all these different things. I've had probably 5 or 6 different MSN addresses, different channels that I've got on YouTube I've had to create. It's just, it's too easy to set up accounts nowadays, and because it's so easy, it's hard to get rid of people. There are things that you can do to prevent it. I mean, our Facebook is now completely blocked to people. Unless you are my friend, you cannot message me. You cannot, all you can do is send me a friend request. If I don't know you, I don't add you. This is why I've now created the new YouTube Facebook page, because I had a lot of people wanting to add me on Facebook, which is fine, but because of the issues that we've had in the past, I'm not going to bring them all up on here, because I suspect that the person watches, and I just don't want to open more floodgates, because we have got it under control now. But we had to change everything. I mean, we had to change our names on Facebook for a while, and like I said, our profiles are now completely private, mine and Mark's, and like I said, you have to be my friend to message me. You have to send me a friend request, and from now on, if you send me a friend request and I don't know you, I'm not going to add you. That is why I have the other channel, which I put at the bottom of all my videos now. But it's just really, I think it's really sad, these people. I mean, some people do have full-on problems, and that is why they bully other people, because it's getting their frustration and their anger out. But that does not give people the right to bully another person, and it is disgusting. I'm a big girl. I can cope with if somebody leaves me a crappy comment. Some of them I find quite amusing, because some people have no imagination whatsoever. To sit there and look at my video and say, oh, you're such a fat bitch, you should go on a diet. Oh yeah, that's original, I've not heard that one before, you know. If you're going to insult me, try and make it something that I've not heard. Make it something that's going to try and hurt me, you know. But from what I used to want to do is I wanted to reply to them, and that would just get into a whole confrontation that I don't want, don't need. So from what I do now, I just always report the comment to YouTube. I then delete the comment, and I make sure that the user who sent it gets banned from YouTube. And I mean, I had one guy in particular who left me a few nasty comments, and I went onto his profile. He didn't make videos. Normally people who leave you nasty comments on YouTube don't make videos of themselves, so you cannot see what they look like. So that's really unfair anyway. But this person had left nasty comments on a lot of other people's profiles, and not everybody is strong like me. Not everybody can handle taking negative comments. So I wanted to make sure that they paid, and I was looking through their profile, and they had like 300 videos that they had put into their favourites, and I thought, if I get you banned, you're going to have to sit and get all those videos up again. And it's not the end of the world, but it's annoying, it's like tedious, and I thought that's what I'm going to do, and that was my way of getting revenge. But it's a horrible thing, and I think it's disgusting. I mean, it's so sad when you hear of these people who have actually gone and harm themselves, or even worse, like killed themselves because of online bullying and trolling and things like that. I mean, you hear about it in schools. You get people who are online bullied in school, and the school computers are supposed to be monitored, but not everywhere they are. And it's really bad that you're sending your child somewhere that you want them to be safe, and they may get bullied by actual people, but then they're going to get bullied online as well, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, going alongside online bullying is like text bullying, and that can be just as bad, because you can kind of distance yourself from the internet. You don't have to go on your Facebook or anything, but if you've got a mobile phone and somebody gets hold of your number and they start sending you nasty texts, there's very little you can do. I mean, you can change your number, but it's only a matter of time before they're going to get your number again, because you never know who the person is who you can't trust. I mean, you might think you've got 3 best friends who you can trust your number with. One of those best friends could be like in with the wrong crowd sort of thing. It's horrible. I hate, like I said, I hate any form of bullying anyway. And people always associate bullying with children, but that's not the case. I mean, I've got a friend who has been really struggling at work because they've been getting bullied, and it is sick and it is disgusting. But thankfully, this person has now got it sorted, and they have gone to a different department, shall we say, and they're going to not have the problem anymore, which is good. If there's a way around it, that's always good. But I hate it when I've got people on here who I care a hell of a lot about, who just are getting made to feel so crap and so small, and I hate it. I don't really want to mention any names, but there's a few people on here at the moment. There's 3 that stand out to me, and then there's one who tries to not let it get to her, but I think somewhere it does. It has got to her before, and they've either received nasty comments, or they've been bullied at work, or they've been bullied sort of elsewhere, and it makes them feel really bad. I mean, I've got a friend on here who made a video the other day, and she was like a vlog, and she was saying how sad she was because she was getting bullied by this person, but she was blaming herself, and that made me really angry, that she'd been made to feel that bad that she was blaming herself, and it was nothing that she had done wrong at all, and that's what upsets me. So I just, it makes me angry. And I know I've rambled on, and some of this probably doesn't make sense, and you're just sitting there thinking, what the hell is she going on about? And I know there's going to be people out there who don't agree with what I've said, but I do think that there is more that could be done to combat online bullying. There's more ways to prevent people from making accounts all the time and getting new email addresses and stuff. I mean, I'm not a computer expert. I know that every computer has an IP address. Surely things like MSN could set a limit on how many email addresses one IP address can make. I don't know. There's ways around it nowadays. The technology that we have nowadays, there is going to be ways around it. But I do think that more needs to be done to combat this problem. So, I mean, if I ever found out that Immy was getting online bullied when she's older, I would go mental, and I would do everything in my power that I could to make sure that that person was dealt with. Oh, thanks, baby. That's yummy. Do you want to try some? But I'm going to try and wrap it up, because like I said, I am rambling, and I do hope that I get some video responses to this, whether they be negative or whether they be positive. I'm happy to accept anything. But oh, thank you, baby. But yeah, if you want to tell me your views on this, then feel free to leave them below. I would really gratefully appreciate them. And like I said, if you want to make a video response or something, then again, feel free. Thank you, baby. I'd love to see what other people think on online bullying and think about the causes. That, oh, it's just something that really riles me up, and it's hard for me to put into words how I feel, because it makes me really angry. So anyway, I hope that this video has touched some people. Or I just wanted to say as well, if you are being online bullied, please tell somebody. It's so hard. I mean, I was bullied at school, so I do understand, but if you are being bullied by somebody online or by text or something, or even just in general, if they've threatened to do anything to you, then you still need to talk to somebody, please, even if it's somebody that you don't know. If you're on YouTube and you're getting nasty comments and you're getting personal like messages from people, bullying you and you don't know where to turn, you don't want to talk to your family, you don't want to upset them, talk to somebody online, talk to somebody on YouTube. If you want, talk to me. If you're getting bullied online and you don't know what to do, come and talk to me if you want to. I don't know what I'll be able to do, but it's the comfort of knowing that somebody is on your side. Sometimes that's all you need. So please, if you need help, talk to somebody. There's numbers you can phone, there's people you can tell. There's so many people on here that I know I could talk to if I had a problem. So just talk to somebody, tell somebody how you're feeling, and put out a warning signal. So I hope this video has helped somebody. I hope that it stirs up some feelings in other people, and yeah, that's about it. So I will catch you next time. Bye guys, stay safe.